Now Kanye West wears a White Lives Matter shirt and slams Black Lives Matter. I guess we gotta talk about this one. If you guys don't know what's going on, yesterday Kanye was hosting a fashion show in Paris. During this live stream on his YouTube channel, we saw Kanye wearing this right here. As you can see, the shirt says White Lives Matter. This other pic with him and Candace Owens also went viral. Candace Owens, if you guys don't know who she is, she's a black conservative political commentator. She's really big in the mainstream. After this entire thing went viral and the backlash poured in, Kanye decided to slam Black Lives Matter on his Instagram story. This is what he said. Everyone knows that Black Lives Matter was a scam. Now it's over. You're welcome. A couple of notable people called out Kanye. One of them was Jaden Smith, who apparently was at the fashion event. Apparently Jaden Smith chucked them deuces as soon as he saw the White Lives Matter shirt, aka he dipped. Jaden put up a couple tweets on his Twitter. On his first one he said, "I had to dip, LOL." On his second tweet he said, "True leaders lead. I don't care who it is. If I don't feel the message, I'm out." On this other tweet he said, "Black Lives Matter." Boosie was also another person who called out Kanye. Boosie said the following, "Damn, at Kanye West, you just gonna keep using your platform to shit on your own race like this? This is sad, and the black people who still support you are even sadder. Last time speaking on this, clown. Hashtag Kanye West doesn't like black people. Do us a favor and bleach your skin all white. Thanks." Kinda ironic how Boosie of all people is taking a moral high ground. This is the same man who told another black man to kill himself because he's gay. I'm talking about Lil Nas X, but that's beside the point. So Kanye is getting a lot of backlash. I wanted to give my perspective on this. First of all, before the White Lives Matter shirt, let's talk about the IG story Kanye posted. Kanye is objectively speaking not lying about this. I mean, Black Lives Matter, not the movement. I'm talking about the organization. That is a scam. It's not only been a scam, but it's also unfortunately being used as a marketing ploy to make money from the pain and suffering my people have endured. That's the harsh truth about the organization Black Lives Matter, not the movement, organization. This might be news to some people, but just in case you didn't know, one of the Black Lives Matter executives is currently facing a lawsuit for allegedly stealing $10 million in donations. So those are funds that were supposed to be allocated towards the movement and dumped into the community. But the profits the organization made was allegedly embezzled and siphoned. On top of that, a couple people from the BLM organization have faced heavy scrutiny after it was revealed that they purchased a $6 million home in Southern California back in October 2020. Again, this was money that was supposed to be poured into the community, but that didn't happen. And by the way, this was all done in private. We got to be very clear about the fact that there's a difference between Black Lives Matter, the organization, and Black Lives Matter, the movement. Because the Black Lives Matter movement has always been for a good cause. Black people getting shot and killed, of course we're going to be screaming Black Lives Matter because they do. On February 26, 2012, 17-year-old Trayvon Martin was on his way home from a convenience store in Sanford, Florida, when Trayvon crossed paths with, at the time, 28-year-old George Zimmerman, who was the neighborhood watch in his area. George Zimmerman, who was following Trayvon, made a call to the police and said that he thought Trayvon looked suspicious. The police told him to not pursue Trayvon. He still did and actively stalked him. Sometime after George Zimmerman ended the call, a scuffle between George Zimmerman and Trayvon ensued. That ended in 17-year-old Trayvon Martin, who was unarmed, getting shot to death by George Zimmerman. I'm sure you've heard of Trayvon Martin's story. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm telling you this story because this is how the movement Black Lives Matter started, and it started with a very good intention. But just like any other profitable movement, it unfortunately became corrupt, which is very sad. So when Kanye says this, he's making a very valid point. But obviously Kanye is the wrong messenger because people aren't ready to receive that kind of message from someone like Kanye. Now, let's talk about the All Lives Matter shirt though. Kanye wearing this All Lives Matter shirt has definitely been the most controversial part of this. The biggest issue with Kanye doing this, I believe, is the fact that he's not offering a lot of context behind why he's doing it. Because I see Kanye pulling a stunt like this and I'm asking myself, why are you doing this? Because it's certainly not because he's a white supremacist like Twitter has been saying. I do think Kanye is doing this to make a point. I don't, however, know what the point is. And I highly doubt Kanye is being used as a pawn by white people, by the way. A lot of people have been saying that. Kanye West is way too much of a free thinker for him to be controlled like that. With that being said, I don't think Kanye's free thinking in this situation is offering too much. The only thing this is doing is creating a bunch of chaos. And I'm not a fan of that because I think as people in society, we're already way too divided as it is. I don't think we need more division is what I'm trying to say. The way I look at it is if you're going to do something like this, you got to make sure it's coming from the right place. And in this situation, I don't think it is because Kanye did this at his fashion show, which speaks volumes. This is an attention and monetary driven move that benefits Kanye because he's the billionaire, but it doesn't benefit us because we're sitting here fighting each other, throwing dirt at each other, spitting on each other when we're really supposed to be conversing. We're really supposed to be coming together as people, regardless of if you're Black Lives Matter or All Lives Matter. What I'm trying to say is it's bigger than black and white. Word, a little baby. So if you ask me, I don't think we're supposed to be thrown off center like we are right now because Kanye decided to wear an All Lives Matter shirt. Honestly, I think this kind of thing is really just a distraction from the real conversations. What those real conversations are, well, that's another video for another day. Anyway, Kanye West wears an All Lives Matter shirt, also slams Black Lives Matter. Any thoughts on this? Really want to hear what you have to say about this, so definitely let me know in the comment section below, and like this video, like this video, like this video, like this video, like this. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Let's have a discussion about this.